Hello everyone. In this tutorial, you will be looking at basic CAM operations. Let's get into it. I will be using the CAD model from one of our past tutorials on CATIA. Let's import the file into Fusion 360 for performing CAM operations. But for performing CAM operations, we need to switch into manufacturing workspace from the design workspace. Now, we are in the manufacturing workspace where we can perform various operations like milling, turning, etc. In this tutorial, we are constrained with on 2D milling operations like facing, adaptive clearing, and 2D contour. The very first step in manufacturing workspace is creating a new setup. So, click on Setup. A new setup is created on the browser. You can see a pop-up window where various parameters regarding setup are available. A pale yellow region is formed around the model, which is nothing but the stock or the raw material. We need to change the dimensions of the stock as per our raw material to perform operations precisely. But before that, we need to create the origin for our setup, and that is also called as the stock point. For that, we will be leaving the operation type as milling. In orientation, we will be changing it to the X and Y axis, where we need to select the X and Y axis for our setup. Select the horizontal green line as X and the blue one as Y, and now the Z is automatically shifted as vertical. Now we created an axis for our setup, but I want to change the origin to the left top corner of the stock. For that, we need to click on the box point and select the point that we want to make as the origin. Here, I am selecting the top left point as the origin. We can see the axis also shifted to that selected location. Now, we need to enter the offset values of the stock with respect to the model. To hold the workpiece in the Ys, we need at least 10 mm beneath the model. So, I will be adding the bottom offset as 10 mm. And side offset as 0 mm. And 1 mm as the top offset. That 1 mm can be removed while facing. And now to know clearly what stock size should be, I will be rounding it near to 1 mm. We can see the dimensions of the stock below. And these dimensions are pretty much good. Now, click OK. After creating the setup, let's dive into the milling operations. Let's perform a facing operation. For performing the facing operation, we need a face mill, which we can select that from the Fusion 360 tool library. For this, I am using a 50 mm face mill. Check out the description to download the tools used in this tutorial. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos. Now, let's go to the geometry section and select the topmost contour of the model. And I am leaving the heights, layers, and linking parameters as default throughout this tutorial. We will discuss more regarding those parameters in our upcoming videos. For now, click on OK. You can see the toolpath has been created for facing operation. Right-click on the T1 operation under the browser. And select Simulate and play the simulation. We can observe the material has been removed till the top of the model. Now close the simulation and go back to the isometric view. The second operation we need to perform is 2D adaptive clearing. Click on 2D adaptive clearing. Now change the tool. For this operation, I am using a 6 mm flat end mill, which can perform quite well for this operation. Now select all the bottom-most contours of the model. Now you can see the blue shaded region, which represents the area of the unwanted material. Now the adaptive clearing will remove all that unwanted material. Now, click on OK. The adaptive clearing toolpath is also generated, and click on Simulate. We can observe that there is some more material left. That is because of the tool size. As the tool is 6 mm, it is unable to reach the corners like these. We will remove all that excess material in 2D contour operation. And now, select 2D contour. And change the tool to a 2 mm flat end mill. I think this can reach all those critical corners. Select all the contours that we selected for adaptive clearing. The main difference between adaptive clearing and 2D contour is, in 2D contour, the tool follows the selected contour only, but in adaptive clearing, the tool removes all the material that is lying outside the selected contour. Now, click on OK. We can see, the final tool path is also generated. Click on Simulate. We can see all the thin material covering the model is also removed. Close the simulation. Now to simulate all the generated tool paths in the order. Right-click on the setup and select the Simulate option. We can see all the operations. From facing to 2D contour. Close the simulation and we will generate the NC program. Click on NC program, which is beside the setup option. Next, select the output location where you want to export the NC program. And click on Post. You can see the NC program is generated. Click on View NC program to view the generated program. That's all for this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to get notified for future updates. And feel free to mention any questions in the comments section below.